While the sharks dominate as the most prolific hunters of the sea, no other animal can rival the hunting prowess of the greatest terrestrial hunter on the planet, the polar bear. The closest in this regard is the Siberian tiger, which is less than half of the polar bear's massive size, stretching anywhere from 6 to 8 feet long and weighing in the range of 750 to 1,500 pounds, with a 12-inch average for its paw width. At its shoulder, the polar bear reaches about 5 feet off the ground, with the largest one ever recorded weighing a monstrous 2,210 pounds, with an 11-foot height when standing on its hind legs. The latter fact was determined once this bear was hunted and killed in Kotzebue Sound, Alaska. While most wild animals have a relative tolerance of humans and will typically watch them in order to observe if they're a threat before attacking, the polar bear is known for being the one hunter that will actively scope out and hunt human beings, considering them a food source rather than a fellow hunter. They are expert hunters who, irrespective of their giant size, are deceptively stealthy, making very little noise when walking on snow and sneaking up on their prey from behind. They've been known to frequent areas with high human traffic, scan for prey, and charge without being provoked from as far as 100 yards away. 5 nations who lay claim to the Arctic region, U.S., Canada, Russia, Denmark, and Norway, have been hotly contesting the area. But there is one common ground that they've found, and that is the importance of the preservation of the polar bear. In fact, it was pretty much the only point of agreement between the Soviet Union and the U.S. during the Cold War era. With merely 20,000 to 25,000 polar bears estimated to still be living in the wild, their hunting is permitted legally for sustenance by the indigenous natives of the region who've practiced polar bear hunting for centuries. Unlike other nations, Norway has entirely outlawed polar bear hunting for any reason. The U.S. takes relatively drastic measures to prevent it by imposing severe restrictions on the hunters and requiring a $35,000 license to do so. However, those who travel to polar bear populated territories of the Arctic are mandated to be armed for the purposes of self-defense against Earth's only predator who will actively hunt humans.